Traveling in a fight-out combi on a hippie trail full of zombies. I met a strange lady, she made me nervous. She took me in and gave me breakfast. And she said, do you come from the land down under, where women glow and men plunder? Can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. Buying bread from the man in Brussels. He was 6'4" and full of muscle. I said, do you speak my language? He just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. And he said, I come from the land down under, where bitters flow and men chunder. Can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. Lying in a den in Bombay, with a slack jaw and not much to say. I said to the man, you're trying to tempt me, because I come from the land of plenty. And he said, do you come from the land down under, women glow and men plunder? Can you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. I come from the land down under, women glow and men plunder. Can you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. Hey, what's up YouTubers? Lee John Blackmore here at Super Easy Guitar. So this week we're doing Down Under by Men at Work. Now obviously it's an acoustic version and this is kind of more intermediate. So if you're just good at, playing and singing these open chords, this is kind of the next step up because it has a bar chord in it and it's not too difficult, guys. Let's zoom in and get straight into it. So it starts off at the beginning. We've got B minor, A major, B minor, then a quick change, G, A. It's like got this reggae feel going over the top. Obviously I've had to change it up a little bit in the intro because there's some kind of instrumental pieces in there that just play the verse and chords anyway, so we're not missing any sections out, just to change the length of the song to keep it interesting. So if you are a beginner and you're not used to playing bar chords, what I would recommend is trying to just build up strength in this hand. And what you can do, you can go into that position with just this A minor shape. So you've got the A minor there, swapping the fingers around. So you've got this first finger free. You move it up 2 frets because it's A minor, A sharp minor, B minor. And then what you want to do is get this first finger on the 2nd fret on the A string. Now what you'll notice is your thumb position changes and your arm will come down. So sometimes you see me playing like this with my elbows up here, and then you see it'll drop down for these bar chords, which you should be doing the same thing, okay? Now you might end up with something like this, where everything isn't ringing out. That's okay, it's a good start, all right? So you just keep on working at it until the first finger can cover the A string and it can cover the 2nd fret on the top E. The other fingers are covering the D, the G, and the B. So just practice that, taking your hand away, maybe going to A, then working out a position to go back to that B minor, and you see what I'm doing there. I'm pivoting off the first finger. So when I'm playing A, I'll move that first finger over, pivot, and you see the thumb comes down, the elbow comes down, and then I'm into the B minor. Pivot. Okay, so that's just a little tip to help you improve your bars. Okay, now remember to start off very slow. If you can't quite get the rhythm, I always say it in my videos, just play it with downstrokes. Okay? And to get that kind of reggae feel with just the downstrokes, I'm squeezing. So, squeeze, squeeze. So when I stop squeezing, the strings stop ringing out, okay? So you could go squeeze, 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 squeeze. Now you see I'm doing all of that with downstrokes, and it actually still sounds really cool. Traveling a fired out combi, and hippie trail full of zombies. So you could do the whole thing in downstrokes as well, and it's going to work. And because of that reggae feel, it's going to sound great as well. So for the rhythm, if you're holding down this B minor, sometimes you can hit that A string. So your first finger's in the 2nd fret on the A string. That's your root to B. So I'm going pluck, down, up, down. Then to A major. And the same thing, okay? Now, sometimes you see me doing this. So instead of playing an A 3 fingers in a row, I just do it for speed. And then I try to avoid that top E string. So if I do that really slowly for you guys. So it's which way you're more comfortable with, to be honest. And you see I put a little mute in here as well. Now I have to say, when I'm singing and playing stuff, I'm never thinking about this stuff that's going on here. So I might not do the mutes all the time, I might not play it perfectly, but that's kind of what I'm aiming for, okay? And then, sometimes to give it more of a reggae feel, you can throw another strum at the end. Down, or pluck, down, up, down. Pluck, down, up, stop, up, down. Pluck, down, up, stop, up, down. Okay, if I put it into the chord sequence. It feels a little bit more pushed. It feels like it's got a bit more energy in it. Okay, and then for the chorus, we come from the land down under. So as I said, I don't always do it when I'm singing and playing because I'm not concentrating enough. But I kind of try and open the chords out for the chorus to make it a bit more interesting. If you watch it back, what you'll probably hear is me opening up the D and the A. So D, A, and then reverting back to what I do in the verses for the B minor. And then the G, A, D, We come from the land down under. Sorry. Where women glow and men plunder. And so on, all right? And it just opens it out a little bit. So as you progress into the song, you could play the entire thing open. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. So as I said, D, A, B minor, G, A, D, A, B minor, G, A. So in between the verses, so it kind of goes verse, chorus, then it's got like this intro bit where you'd hear like the flute. So after the first chorus, that'd go twice. Then we'd be into the second verse, second chorus. Now, after the second chorus, you've got that same thing again, so just the verse chords. But then it goes to the chorus as well. Just instrumental. And he does that twice, and then you're into the third verse. Okay, so third verse, the same as the first and second, and then it goes into the chorus, all right? And at the chorus, at the end, it just keeps on repeating, you know, and he, you know, I didn't do it at the beginning. You come from the land down under, oh yeah, where women glow and men plunder. Yeah, 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 yeah. So all these little vocal harmonies that go over the top and these extra bits you can add in towards the end as well. So there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this week's lesson. Please don't forget, give me the thumbs up, subscribe if you want to receive these lessons every single week. I've got some links below to Spotify and Instagram if you wanted to send me a message. And also I've got some t-shirts down there for sale, and you'll also find a link if you would like to send me a donation or a request along with the donation. You're more likely to get me to do it, okay? And I'll see you again the same time next week. Enjoy.